Okay, so today, remember when we visited that Hammond's Candy Factory?
I do.
Wait, should I walk towards you now?
No.
Yeah, walk towards us, Spencer.
No, oh my
Hey
goodness.
guys,
You know how we at one point went to that Hammond's Candy Factory? Well, we found a better factory to visit here. It's Love's Oven, and it's down here in the Green Mile.
Did you
of
just
Denver.
crap on Hammond's Candy Factory?
Yeah, I heard
I just
that
said it
too.
was. I said it was a little bit better.
A little bit better. I think we're more excited to go to this place.
Yeah, just a little bit. But so we're here at Love's Oven, and we're gonna take a tour of everything that they do with their edibles. They do shatters, concentrates, a whole bunch of other stuff. So take a little bit of a look inside the process behind weed-related stuff.
I'm excited to see the process behind everything because this
Should
is
be
like,
cool. This
it's not
is
gonna be like,
like-
oh, toke it up, man. It's gonna be like, so in here we do the baking at
The science
yeah.
behind it. It's gonna be cool. So let's go check it out.
It's about 1,700 square feet. This building is just over 8,700 square feet.
Oh wow.
So we were in that spot for about 2 years. After here pretty quick and had to find a bigger location.
I like the beard net. It gives me a, I feel cozy with all this stuff on. Kind of helps out.
Spider web or something.
I feel like Doctor Strange getting ready for a surgery debut.
A lot of fun fudge in here. That's what they call it here. It's the technical term, fun fudge. They don't call it that. I feel so weird with this.
Oh, I can't describe the smell, but it's pretty good.
It's very overpowering.
Our executive chef, Chef Hope, she is the one responsible for creating all these products. So she'll be kind of showing us around in this area in here.
This is our butter processing area. We actually have some marijuana decarboxylating at the moment. Marijuana trim. This is getting nice and heated up, and then when we are at noon, we'll be adding in butter to this. THC is fat soluble. Adding any kind of fat to marijuana is just going to absorb it and absorb as much as it can possibly fit, and there's no saturation point. When we're doing this, we decarboxylate it, we add in our butter, and then we press out the butter, and that goes through this press over here. This is Roger, this press. Roger, he is a very integral part of producing the butter. See? Roger. So this is a 20-ton hydraulic press. So we will put marijuana in this plate right here, and we will put this up here, and it puts out 20 tons of pressure and squeezes out all the juice, all the butter. We do a quadruple filtration system through this process, as well as another double filtration system with cheesecloth to make sure that there's no remaining plant matter in there.
My goodness.
After it gets pressed out, we cool it down and it turns into this beautiful green butter.
Oh goodness.
This is 17 kilos. On top of doing marijuana, we also extract hemp, CBD from hemp.
Can you do anything just straight with this?
I mean, it's edible.
Is it like butter? Could you use it like wheat butter?
Yep.
No.
This is
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Oh.
Yep. So
Mac and cheese.
absolutely, I've done infused brunches where we had pancakes and French toast.
Can you melt and then cool, like, without it affecting it at all? Or
Absolutely, I'll show you that process, what we do. But we ice bath it, cool it down, and we put it in the Christopher Walken. This is where we store all of our butter. So all of here, this will eventually get turned into product.
All the weed is turned into butter.
That's the most unique part about our bakery is just the butter process. Once you get into the rest of the kitchen, it's just another kitchen. Except we name everything, we like to have a lot of fun here. So over here we have Katana. She is my cutter. She cuts all of my brownies and bars as soon as she's pretty fantastic. She's an ultrasonic cutter. She'll cut about 150 sheet pans per hour. Coming over here.
See what would happen if you stick your hand in it right there?
That's not a good morning. I mean, it's a good morning. It's a bad end result.
Cookie depositor. He does about 1,200 dozen cookies per hour. A lot of the times we'll give him a star, and he'll go even faster. Woohoo!
Mario the cookie cutter.
Mario's getting blazed in here.
Cookies to scoop. There's dough left over in the machine, and then we scoop them out.
Oh, that's awesome.
So these are our medical chocolate chip cookies. These are 25 milligrams a piece.
Oh man.
I want like edible cookie dough to just eat. That's
Well,
also
that's this
THC.
right. That would be dangerous because one scoop is like probably 30.
So we're gonna put these in the oven.
This place is magic.
This is magic right now.
Bonnie and Clyde over here.
These are Bonnie and Clyde. They are running all the time. These are my ovens. They are fully programmable. They're touchscreen, and it's getting ready to preheat here in a second. It'll tell me when to load it. It'll go through many cycles until they're completely ready, making our product very, very consistent. Even on very humid days, it will adjust the humidity level inside the oven.
Can you tweet from it?
We can change the ringtone. I can control it from my iPad as well. They're very smart. Bonnie's my R&D oven because we all know Bonnie was the brains. Program on her, and then I download all her programs and give it to Clyde.
With the THC and CBD going into these, does that affect the regular cooking? Like, did you have to play around with a lot of the temperatures to get the right?
Absolutely. It's very similar. You can use it as regular butter, but the consistency is slightly different. So you do have to play around with ratios, and that's where our training comes in. We are all classically trained pastry chefs here. We all went to school, paid a lot of money for that. We know what we're doing. So I myself, I worked for Wolfgang Puck and Thomas Keller in Las Vegas. There's about 60 years of experience in kitchens here. We're all working towards this common goal, plus we love weed. We don't get to eat anything here, but we get to enjoy it at home.
I can just slide that right on it.
Oh, that is awesome.
That's really cool. I wasn't expecting that. I thought there was gonna have to be some tray sliding and putting in like one of those regular ovens.
Oh yeah, these are not regular ovens. These are Rationales 2x2s. There's about 6 of them in the entire country. We have 2 of them. We're the only edibles company to have these. They're very, very, very smart ovens. Better.
Makes you just want to drink it with a straw.
Yeah.
Add some lobster.
It would be very, very hot.
Yeah.
Get some artichoke, nature's butter spoon.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
So this is a combination of indica, Violator Kush, and our hemp. So this will be a 1-to-1 chocolate chip cookie. Any other questions?
I don't think so.
Looking at you. You look like you have a question.
No, I'm just looking around.
Find one inside of yourself. You smoke the butter?
Can you dip a joint in it? And
I wouldn't recommend that.
I wouldn't recommend that either. I think that's kind of just overkill.
I think I
at
can
that
answer that
point.
question for you. You probably should.
well, I don't know. I don't have any other questions.
I think the problem is that you can just do so much with it. You
Yeah,
can just
I
put the
mean-
butter anywhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to give you an idea, so this right here, this is our chocolate chip cookies. We're making 100 of them. This is 25 milligrams a piece. So this in here is 25,000 milligrams of THC.
What would happen if one human consumed that?
There's the question.
Oh, I have no idea. I think it would be crazy, first off.
I don't think that'd be the best night.
Not recommended.
A night? I think that lasts like a week or so.
Considering like a dose is 10 milligrams by Colorado state law, so this is way more than that.
2,500
It's a little bit.
doses.
2,500 is
Yeah. So that's for 2,500 people legally. For one person, illegally.
Well, that's just what you can sell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I take more than 10 milligrams when I take it.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for coming to my kitchen. I'm going to let you go into the next room.
Awesome. Thank you very
Thank you.
much.
Thanks. Nice meeting you guys.
Bye,
Nice
all
meeting
you machines.
We're gonna head on into packaging from here. We go in the next stage of the process in here. I don't know if you guys ever watch like How It's Made or Food Factory or whatever, but some of those commercial food packaging machines, literally the size of this room. So we left ourselves a ton of room in here to be able to kind of grow into that.
Yeah.
Every single one of our products has to have a new THC diamond stamp that you guys have probably seen around. It's a new symbol that supposedly lets you know that there's marijuana into there. If you ask my 4-year-old niece, she isn't gonna know what that means, so.
All she sees is brownie.
Exactly, all she sees is brownie. So we get that stamp on all of our products through this printer over here, which this is the same type of printer that M&M uses. So M&M's, they cooked all the hard candy shells, they all come out pretty uniform, and then it goes along the conveyor belt over here, hits a laser which lets it know that there's a product coming down the line, and then it sprays down the THC symbol down the line.
See, I thought you were talking about Eminem the rapper for a second.
Yeah, I
And
thought
was
so
like, he sprays down some hot
Oh,
sprays
so it
onto
comes
the-
down, sprays down.
It actually has to be on the product now, too.
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So every single one of our products has this beautiful symbol on it.
Do you find that
makes it uglier, or do you like it, or do you not like it?
I'd say I'm probably not the biggest fan of it.
Yeah.
Once again, my niece isn't going to know the difference
Yeah, yeah.
between that and then a regular caramel coming onto it. It's kind of what the state has come up with, brand new industry. We've got to be the guinea pigs on it,
Yeah,
right?
I'm sure that's like the biggest part of this is adapting and like learning all the new laws that they constantly pass.
Exactly.
Time
So
and time
we have a
again.
saying around here that the only thing that's consistent is change.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that we can count on in our industry.
Something's gonna change.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So each product that we produce goes in this beautiful opaque poly bag. And this is kind of our answer to the whole demarcation thing. So if a caramel is sitting in here, my niece isn't going to know whether it's a beautiful marijuana caramel or if it's a bag of bolts. So that's kind of our answer to it. Yeah, usually 10 products go into each one of these containers here. Counted out by hand at this point with all of our amazing team members here. Label goes on, and then makes its way to the next stage of the system.
I like the green paint. It's very fitting.
So we're working on some chocolate chips, some sour alien. It's an indica dominant hybrid. One of the things that makes us stand out is that we do the strains for every single one of the products that we infuse.
Yeah, that's cool. I've never seen that.
So we don't just
Just kind of throw in whatever.
exactly, and it's a mystery hybrid. Which myself, being a consumer, I've gotten burned on that in the past. I'm more of an indica guy myself, so I don't really like the sativas. And I'll notice if a hybrid blend is more sativa than the other, and I'll be up until 4 o'clock in the morning.
Any kind of taste difference between the strains? I know that if I'm doing like with concentrates, I can tell a big difference, or with just the regular plant.
Not necessarily the taste, but for sure the high. So your Durban Poison is going to treat you differently than your sour diesel. So that's one of our goals, is to get people on board with, hey, if I'm eating a edible that has sour alien into it, this is what I should be able to expect from it. Label goes on here. Shrink band, tamper resistant, making sure that those bud tenders aren't getting their grubby little mitts on it. Tunnel on the side. You guys will notice we like to get creative around here. So these are actually ping pong nets that we set up to keep all the products in there on that front. And it's pretty much done at that point.
Awesome.
So it looks like right now we got some beautiful CBD sugar sap. And then this will be one of our high CBD saps. So not sure if I know testing results in here, but in each one of these grams, it should be about 400 milligrams of CBD in there.
My apartment complex is strict non-smoking, so I gotta stick with the
Mine's
shatter.
a weed-free zone too, and I go.
Well, yours
like
is
every
you
single night.
can smoke everywhere, but I can't smoke anywhere.
There's no
Like
smoking.
no kind of smoking. So
No smoking.
the one time I tried, the next day there was a mass email that went out. Just a reminder that there's no smoking of any kind on the
It
apartment.
probably
premises.
wasn't even about him, and he got all scared.
Sounds like you guys need a new place to live. Yeah. Be my advice there.
Oh, it smells good in here.
Let's see a pink room. So this is our warehouse, fulfillment, shipping, kind of sales area into here. All the edibles are lined up on the racks, split out between the genotypes. So indica sativa hybrid. Once again, you pick up any of those products and you'll get to see what strain went in there.
Wow, that's awesome.
Is there any kind of like specific shipping precautions you have to take to?
There's a million. Yeah, so it gets so detailed to, if you're taking out a package of our products, they have to know what time you're leaving, what time you're arriving, your car, make, model, driver's license number, badge number. They have to know what streets you're going to be traveling on. So
Goodness.
if you're planning on taking Colfax up to your friendly neighborhood pot dealer and Colfax happens to be closed, you have to take a side road off to it. You're supposed to write down what that side road
Yeah.
is, even if it's a block. So
Jeez.
it's pretty intense as far as
Man.
the amount of tracking that they do on that stuff.
To sell. Figured it'd be a little tough getting UPS and
Exactly. Unfortunately, you
ship
can't
a
just,
box full of weed.
drop it off with the local mailman, right?
Get to feel like a doctor today. It's the most doctor I've ever felt. Outside of this, doctors won't wear these. I have chakras in my hands.
Oh,
Oh man.
No, this is where the magic is.
exactly.
This is where the magic lives, all right.
One room in this facility. This is gonna be
Wow.
And we get a bag for visiting, right?
Yeah, that's your guys' souvenir for coming in and visiting us. Sorry, Creatures fans, only for the hosts out, not for the fans. Yeah, so we got some head cheese right here from our good friends over at Five Buds, a cultivator that's almost literally right across the street. They produce amazing material. It creates a ton of edibles and some quality concentrates on there as well. Okay, but from here, that's pretty much the end of it.
man. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Word of the day
Very
is very
cool.
cool.
Ominous hallway.
Man, it's like the world's clear.
Well, yeah, thank you so much for the tour.
That was awesome.
Guys, yeah,
Thanks for coming.
in.
That was super awesome.
Now I just want to buy everything.
We love to have people in just to unlift the veil, so to speak. You know,
Yeah,
everybody thinks
yeah.
it's a big mystery as to how edibles are made, but really we're just like any other commercial food manufacturer.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
You know, people have these misconceptions about what the industry is like, and it's important to get them on the other side and have them see what it
I think people think it's a lot dirtier than it actually is.
Exactly,
Yeah,
right.
when it's probably cleaner than most other
Yeah,
things.
originally I think with the the before legalization it had a kind of a sketchy undertone
Right.
to it, so
Right.
no one really understood it. And then the second it became legal, people just assumed.
Hopefully before the end of the year, we're out in California and Nevada as well.
Yeah,
so,
very nice.
Kind of going out to these other states, and we have all this experience and have learned lessons the hard way that we can go out there and say, no, there's a better way to do it, you guys.
Yeah.
Currently, there's about 20,000 jobs that's in Colorado alone in just marijuana industry.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I heard some statistic about Oregon that $300 million in job wages created from just the weed industry. So
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just normal jobs, it's fun, well-paying jobs too. So which is always a benefit.
drawing young people into the industry who can really make what used to be a problem kind of their career path at this point.
Yeah,
so.
definitely turn it into a career.
go to my professors and tell them that I studied marketing to market concentrates.
Awesome, guys. Well, thank you so much.
Yeah,
for
hey,
stopping
thanks
in.
for having us by. It was
Absolutely.
very awesome. Thanks so much for the tour.
Thank you
Thanks,
for the
guys.
tour.
And if you guys ever want to
Thanks.
stop back,
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, thank you.
We're illegal.
We're at Legal, so it's like Eagle, but legal. So good, get it because it's legal.
Okay, let's go get some stuff and then we'll be out and we'll head back home.
We just came from the place to go buy it at a dispensary, and then we're gonna eat what they made there, and we know all about it now because
Yep.
learning and magic.
We're about to, so
There's the packaging we saw, individually packaged. So
Man.
that guy's
So
niece
that we have the
can-
red velvet cookies, so we'll just do one of each. These things, so 10 milligrams is a good chunk. It'll get you pretty high. So we're going to just do little bits of it here just because we have other work we have to do today. Oh, look at it, it's got the THC stamp.
Oh, look how cute.
Mine does too. You can hardly see it. That's kind of weird they have to do that.
I'm not surprised.
That machine
They're,
is
they're
cool,
just
though.
trying to do everything they can to make edibles more discernible
Yeah.
for kids. Okay, so
Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, oh, I'll take that.
so that's about 1 milligram right there. I'm just gonna do. Because I want to try both. So I'm gonna do like a quarter of each.
You know, they don't smell too much like pot. They smell like cookies.
No, yeah, that's the secret of edibles is trying to get them so they're not like super weedy tasting.
Well, that and it's just it's a component in the entire thing. So it's like you're pretty much making a cookie and everything like Hope had explained.
There we go.
But are you doing red velvet?
Tastes like a red velvet cookie.
Oh, a slight hint of marijuana.
Is it good?
Yeah, there's a slight taste in there. Yeah, that's good.
I didn't really get it.
It's
Okay.
pretty red velvety and nice and chocolate. The chocolate chips are nice.
Ooh.
I think this is gonna be the real star.
This
here.
is so much better than that. What was her name?
Katana.
Katana.
By the
Well,
way, I got her pun after the fact.
I
She
didn't
said,
hear what she said.
Fantastic, and no one laughed. And then she said it again, and I was like, I still don't get it. Katana uses fan blades.
She has the fan.
Ah!
She cuts all of my brownies and bars as soon as she's pretty fantastic. Did it? Fantastic.
See, when we walked by before she even named it, I thought it was Sonia Blade or whatever
Yeah,
her name is,
okay.
because I'm not a major.
You're gonna take all that?
I already took half of the other cookie, and I'm gonna take half. of
Oh goodness. Okay. So
But
then
your pun
here's
was
a
funny
small-
if you're watching this in post. I liked it.
this. Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I would get the s'mores.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's really good.
That's like a really, really good brownie.
Now let's go film Toy Chest. And I hope it doesn't hit before then. I should probably get some other
Toy
food in my
Chest.
stomach really quick.
Probably should. I haven't eaten anything today. Thank you, Love's Oven, for giving us a tour of the place, and your edibles are delicious, and I'm gonna eat a crumb. Those s'mores, I would get those
Pretty
s'mores
fantastic.
any
Those
day
were
of the
really
week.
good.
Sadly, the place we didn't go to didn't have all the shatter stuff, so you have to find that elsewhere. But if you are in Colorado, look for these when you're at different dispensaries. You can probably look up on their website, and it'll show exactly where they
Yeah, their website has like
distribute to.
160 stores they ship to. So
So for those of you who are in Colorado, so the red velvet was the sativa, by the way, And this one was the Indica. Death Star, like you said, and Green Crack. Thank you again, Loves Oven. You guys are awesome. Oh!